Supervisors meeting of the North Coventry Township for November the 9th, 2020. We have in front of us the minutes of October 26th board meeting. Are there anything to change of the minutes from the supervisors?
No.
No? Okay. If not, then do I have a motion to approve the minutes of October 26, 2020?
So moved.
You
there
may
a
want to,
So moved.
you may want to announce who is present for the supervisors and
Okay.
to the public.
Let's get a second on this and then we'll do that.
Second.
Okay. Second by Rick Shore. Yeah, what the solicitor has mentioned is that there are 4 supervisors present this evening. I'm one, Spencer Claypool. Then we have Rebecca Elliott, and we have Rick Shore, and we're waiting to hear from Harvey.
Correct.
Greenwald. Moving on then to bills, we have unpaid bills totaling $73,577.43 since the last meeting. We have a list of paid bills and payroll totaling $95,383.06. Are there any questions about the bills and payroll from the supervisors? Any questions from those in the audience? If not, is there then a motion to pay the $73,577.43 of unpaid bills and the payroll of $95,383.06? Do I have that motion?
So moved.
Okay, that was by Rick. Thank you. Second?
Second.
Okay, that was by Rebecca. Thank you.
And if I may, Spence, excuse me if I may at this point, I just spoke with Harvey. He's
Okay.
having communication problems. He will not be attending the meeting.
Okay.
All right?
Okay, well, we're still good with the majority then.
Yes.
The 3 of us here.
Thank you.
Thank you. Moving on then with the agenda, we have supervision, land development, and conditional use and zoning. But I don't think we have anything before the board tonight.
Correct.
We can move on to number 4, which is old business. And I think, Erica, you were going to handle some of this?
Oh, sure. And did we address developers' bills real quick about questions?
Sure.
Okay. Were there any questions on that?
No.
Okay, thank you.
That's good then. Then we'll go to Fernbrook Lodge.
All right, very good. Fernbrook Lodge, we have a recommendation for payment, application 1 for Barclay Construction. The request for payment is $85,356.90. Right now, they have completed the demolition, the sheathing installation, and they're at 50% completion on the siding, 30% completion on the window installation. If anybody's been by, they're making good progress, and it's been inspected.
Yes, I've been by it a couple of times now, and it does look very, very good job. Do we have a motion to approve the amount to go to Barclay Construction of $85,365.90?
So moved.
Second.
Okay, that was Rebecca and Rick. Do I have a second?
Second.
Okay, Rick is second. Okay, moving on then. We have PennDOT Memorandum of Understanding, traffic cameras along State Routes 422, 100, and 724. The township's comments pertaining to this have been satisfactorily addressed by the PennDOT legal counsel. Is there a motion to approve the execution of the PennDOT cooperative memorandum of agreement with the PennDOT regarding the cable and closed circuit television cameras devices?
I just have one question. It seemed that there were some concerns that Dan brought up. And as long as Dan is okay with that, then I'm okay with it.
Yeah, I'm okay. And they did satisfy, as Mr. Claypool stated, they did satisfy the big legal issues that we had. A couple
With
were
their legal
discretionary issues, but
Yeah.
yes.
Okay, very good. I'm in favor of it then.
Okay, we have a motion on the floor from Rebecca. Do we have a second?
Second.
Okay, second is by Rick. Thank you. All right, moving along here, we have COVID, and I'll ask for Erica if she'll handle that one.
Sure. And if you don't mind, Spencer, I just want to make sure there
Okay.
was a vote after the motion was seconded.
Oh, you're right, there wasn't.
And,
All those in favor of the
okay, thank you.
PennDOT vote?
Aye.
Aye.
And if-
Actually, all of
yeah,
them.
make sure Fernbrook was done too.
And Fernbrook?
Aye.
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 Thank you very much.
Okay.
Good. Okay. The COVID update, I can speak to that. We're just looking to reopen township facilities after this period of time. Of course, monitoring conditions in the office is in good order in order to do so. In addition to that, the township playgrounds, we've revisited that situation, talked with the Parks and Recreation Commission. When we had discussed this, the cleaning of the playgrounds was roughly $800 per week. We understand that there's a concern regarding possible disinfecting the structures and what's involved with that and contracting that out. At this point, given the schools are somewhat back in session and in talking with other municipalities, there is a lot of municipalities are opening the playgrounds, putting up some signs, just at least letting people know that they're not disinfected. There is that option out there. And realistically, people are using the facilities. We're seeing, kids using them, and we have snow fence around them that has, fallen down. So we're bringing that again to the board to discuss that of the potential of reopening and posting them sufficiently.
Well, what is Park and Rec recommendation?
To reopen.
Okay, thank you.
And didn't Vincent have a sign up about that they are not being cleaned, to do it at your own risk?
East Vincent did,
Something-
yes. And I don't want to misspeak. I know I saw Vince on the meeting. I'm not sure if they voted on a recommendation. I'm speaking to some of their comments, actually, Rick, just to correct myself.
Okay.
We can make a similar posting,
Sure.
at your own risk type of. And then we don't pay the $800 a week
All right.
to sanitize this. Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, same with me.
And I'll make the motion.
Okay.
I'll second it.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. The motion passes. Now, does this, under COVID, does this include the township building as well, or we already deal with that?
Yeah, it's more administrative. I wanted to make sure I announced it and made sure the board was comfortable. So if you want to include that, that's fine. But yeah, just thought I'd put it in with the playgrounds.
Well, we did have the building disinfected.
Yes. If you want to revise the motion to say, approve reopening the township, administrative office and the playgrounds, that's fine if we cover it that way.
Okay, is there anyone who wants to enter that motion then?
So moved.
Okay, and do we have a second?
I'll second.
Rebecca
Yes.
second? Okay, and Rick made the motion. All those in favor?
Aye.
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 So that'll take care of the township building then too, in terms of
Mhm.
reopening.
Mhm.
Okay. Moving right along here, we have some new business. One is about a resolution number 8, 2020, DCNR boat dock guarantee. Now, this is a revised resolution to update our signatories as the former resolution listed, Kevin H. and Jim M. This resolution removes Kevin H. from the list of authorized signatures needed to match the DCNR grant agreement. So we need a motion to approve resolution number 8, 2020, updating authorized signatures for the DCNR boat dock grant.
So moved.
Okay.
Second.
All right, we have all those in favor.
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, so motion was made by Rick and seconded by Rebecca, and all supervisors are in favor, those that are present here. Next on the list is DVP RC Regional Trails Grant Application. Now, this is a grant opportunity through DVRPC that will fund design and engineering for regional trail projects. The township can apply for funding up to $300,000 with a required 20% local match for design, engineering, and permitting service for Coventry Trail. The due date is November 13th, 2020. Maximum local match if the township applies for the full $300,000 is $60,000. Local township is under contract with McMahon Associates for $37,500. Contract with a $10,000 grant with PICO pending. Any unspent funds can be used towards local match if awarded the grant in March 2021. The DVRPC grant may also cover engineering and design related to the trailhead development, specifically parking. Therefore, we will add this additional design work into the proposed project budget to DVRPC. So are there any questions about this before we make a motion?
Would the funds come from open space?
Yes, they would.
Thank you.
That's what I have, yep.
I need a motion to authorize the submission of a grant application through the DVRPC Regional Trails Program. Do we have someone who would want to endorse that?
So moved.
And second.
And all those in favor?
Aye.
Okay, so the motion passed with Rick submitting it and seconded by Rebecca with supervisors present agreeing. All right, next on the agenda here involves Erica Bedard, the township manager. And what we want to do is appoint the township manager to the Chester County Tax Collection Committee as voting delegate. This is a formality to ensure that the board officially designates Erica as a delegate for the township. So is there a motion to appoint Township Manager Eric Badorf as voting delegate to the Chester County Tax Collection Committee? Do we have that motion?
So moved.
And
Second.
question, did Kevin fill that role before?
I believe he did, yes. Yes.
Very good. Then I'll second.
Okay, and all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, the motion was submitted by Rick, seconded by Rebecca, and all supervisors present agreeing. Next on the agenda is administration reports. We'll start with supervisor reports. And I guess we start with you, Rebecca. Do you have anything?
No, I don't have anything.
Nothing tonight?
Thank you. No,
Okay.
right.
All right, next.
Nothing for me, thank you.
Okay. And I don't have anything this evening, except to say that maybe all the supervisors have been informed that there's a budget meeting on Thursday morning.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, from here we go to the manager's report.
Okay,
Erica, if you'd like to help us out on that one.
sure. No, as referenced this evening, we'll have the township offices reopened to the public beginning tomorrow and update the website and social media accordingly. As far as the 2021 budget, yes, we will have our second budget workshop this Thursday at 8:30 a.m. and they'll be held on Zoom. The information is available on the township website to participate. And then again, the Chester County Tax Collection Committee, now that I've been formally added as a delegate representing the township, I'll participate in the annual meeting, which is tomorrow, November 10th at 1:30 p.m. And that is held virtually. And we monitor the tax collection as it relates to local services tax and earned income tax for municipalities and school districts within the Chester County district. And then the township liquid fuels audit for 2019 was complete. We received that and had a satisfactory report with no adjustments or findings. We expended $285,603 of liquid fuels funds in 2019. That's the balance of my report this evening. Thank you.
We thank you very much. Next, we have the solicitor's report.
The only thing I have with the respect to the solicitor's report, which is what I have almost every month, is Tripodi.
Oh yeah, what's happening there?
They just retained new counsel. Prior counsel withdrew, and I thought I would have an update as to where we are with the sale of the Klein property. I know there's been several potential buyers that are interested in with the dollar amount that was prescribed by the court or above, and they were to get back to Mr. Corey with respect to that. And I think the time frame, well, I know the time frame has gone by at this point. So I do have a contact out to Mr. Corey. I have not heard from him. I was hoping I would hear from him today at least, so I could report, but I am following up with that. So hopefully that will ultimately be sold. The Commonwealth Court was asked to enjoin the sale. It declined in doing that. So that the property can be sold at this point.
Do you know how large the property is?
I don't know. I do know that the minimum for to buy in is $1 million.
Mm-hmm. Any questions for the solicitor?
No.
We should also hear from Matt Dykert.
Yeah, as far as the police department, we had a lot going on with just kind of preparing for what may or may not have occurred with the elections this past week. So we were busy just staying ahead of that, getting involved with Chester County and just getting organized for that in case we needed to get involved with helping out departments if there was some unrest that were happening. But fortunately, we were okay with that. And really, the only other thing that's I guess worth mentioning right now is that through Chester County, there's a grant that is being offered, which we did apply for in order for some cleaning equipment to be given to the police department in regards to the COVID-19 virus, being able to get like a sanitizing cleaner as well as the just the equipment needed to go around and clean the department, as well as our vehicles. It has like a portable hose and extension to it, so we can take that outside and spray down our own vehicles. So I'm waiting to hear back from Chester County to see if we were awarded that, but that's pretty much it right now.
I'm not sure I heard, do you know the amount of the grant, what it would be, or?
These were just for the equipment. There wasn't an amount. It's just it wasn't a monetary amount. It's just for the equipment itself coming through the county.
Oh, okay. All right. Any questions for Matt?
No.
Okay, if not, we'll move along here. Next, finally on the agenda here is comments from the audience. Is there any public comments? Any questions?
Hi, Spencer. This is John Worth.
Okay, John, yes.
Was listening to the discussion about the playground, and I did want to say that, yeah, the playground, I believe all the work on it is now done. And if anyone hasn't been down to Riverbend Park to see it, I would encourage you to do so. It's really a pretty impressive playground. And I just wanted to say thank you, to the playground committee, to the road crew for the work that they did in preparing it, and especially to Cynthia Lawrence, who I think she chaired the playground committee. She's from the Parks and Rec Commission, of course.
Okay, we'll make a point to do that. Is there anyone else out there who has any public comment?
Yes, Paula Turrell, please.
Could you talk a little louder?
Yes, Paula Turrell
Okay, Paula.
from North Coventry, of course, from North Coventry, Thomas Oaks Drive. I have two thank yous that I'd like to have recorded into the minutes. The first is to thank our road crew for their annual leaf pickup, especially now with the rain that we've had. They did a superior job in my road, and I really appreciate that. And second thank you is to extend to our police, our constables, and the fire department, and also the volunteers who work the election polls on Tuesday, and for help keeping our township safe during the election process. So two thank yous that I would like to have recorded into the minutes from a citizen on Thomas Oaks Drive. Thank you.
Okay, well, we thank you for your praise of our services. Any other comments? The agenda includes an executive session. What is the feeling of the board? Should we continue to have that with the absence of two members, or what? Go on.
I think we should wait for Jim, and I believe their input is very important, and I wouldn't want to have this executive session without them, but I'm willing to if you all want to.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to have the executive session.
You would.
Very good.
Erica, what is your feeling on this?
Oh, that's certainly fine. It's up to you. We can go into that rather quickly here, and in order to facilitate that. So it's up to you.
Okay, well, why don't we, if we can keep it short, why don't we go ahead then? So we ask all those who are not part of it to please sign off.
Are we on?
Yes.
Okay. We just spoke about a personnel issue within the executive session and took no action. And I believe that does conclude the meeting.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Good night.
Good night.